Well, it's showtime, folks. What's up, YouTube? It's Oren the Wrestling Guy, and I'm back once again to bring you my Wrestlemania predictions. This is it! The granddaddy of them all. The showcase of the immortals. The biggest show of the year, and goodness gracious, it's 86 hours long, so let's pick up the pace and let's go straight to my predictions for the winners of this year's WrestleMania matches. So let's start things off with the Raw Tag Team title matchup between The Revival against Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. You know, Zack Ryder have had some memorable moments in the history of the show of shows. I mean, WrestleMania 32, he won the ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Back at WrestleMania 28, he got a one-way ticket to Dick Kick City, courtesy of Eva Torres. This year, I'm predicting that he and Hawkins will end the losing streak. They will be the new tag team champions. Sure, it's a little bit sad for the Revival, but for the main goal, for that holy grail to ending that losing streak on the biggest stage of them all, I think Ryder and Hawkins deserve this moment. Up next is Andre the Giant's Memorial Battle Royal, and you know the biggest focus on this matchup is between Braun Strowman and those two comedians from SNL. I forgot their names, but in my opinion, neither of them is going to win. The winner of this matchup is going to catapult this matchup into a bigger opportunity in his career. I'm talking about Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali, who unfortunately got injured before the Elimination Chamber, deserves to win this matchup. He deserves to earn this spot, and I think he's going to pull it off. He's going to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. As for the Women's Battle Royal, I will give the nod to Asuka. After losing the SmackDown Women's Championship to Charlotte Flair, I really think that she needs this match. She needs this win to catapult herself back into championship contention. So my picks for the Battle Royals are Ali for the men and Asuka for the women. Up next, it's for the Cruiserweight Championship between Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese. Tony Nese, of course, won the tournament on 205 Live to qualify for this championship matchup at WrestleMania. He deserves this spot, but I'm still picking Buddy Murphy to retain. Murphy is one of the best cruiserweights on 205 Live, and he probably even the entire world. I would like to see his reign as champion continue just a little bit more, and I believe he'll pull off the win here. He's going to retain the championship. The next matchup is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in the Fatal 4-Way between the Usos, The Bar, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, and Aleister Black and Ricochet. First of all, I think Aleister and Ricochet are about to make history by becoming the only tag team to contend for all three major brands in WWE in the same week. That's insane, but I'm not seeing them winning this matchup here. My pick for this match is going to shock you. Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. Why? Two reasons. One, the Usos renewed their contracts and are going to be in the WWE for the foreseeable future, so I see them earning more championship reigns, and I think pretty much they have done anything they can on the SmackDown brand. I'm guessing in the shakeup they're going to move back to Raw, in my opinion. So, out of all the teams that need these titles are Rusev and Nakamura. They haven't done anything with those guys for the past couple of months. They deserve this. They deserve retribution for last year's losses at WrestleMania. I'm seeing them going here to win this. The next match is for the Women's Tag Team Championship, also in a Fatal 4-Way, between the Boston Hot Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Iconics, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, Nia Jax and Tamina, and Natalya and Beth Phoenix. As much as I would love to see the Iconics win this matchup, unfortunately I'm going to have to give the nod to the Boston Hot Connection. This is their first title defense, I believe, and I don't think they're going to lose on the first attempt. Yeah, they're coming out with those tag team belts. They're going to retain, and hopefully the Iconics will get those belts in the near future and pretty soon. The next matchup is for the Intercontinental Championship between Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor. Excuse me, it's the Demon Finn Balor. So, my pick for this one, Bobby Lashley. Finn Balor has beaten Bobby Lashley in every conceivable situation. 1-on-1, handicaps, 4-on-1, 5-on-1, it doesn't matter. Bobby Lashley needs this decisive win over Balor to prove that he can beat him. And he needs this to prove that he is a capable champion. He needs this more than Balor does. He was already champion, and then he lost it to Lashley because of shenanigans. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm picking Lashley to win this. The next matchup, I hope it will occur because of the injury scare this past Monday, but it will be for the United States Championship between Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio. Even though I would have wanted to see Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas in this matchup, or even include him in this matchup to make it a triple threat, still, Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio will be an awesome match, but I'm giving the nod to Samoa Joe. He will retain here. He needs a good, dominant reign as United States Champion, so I'm seeing him picking up the win here. Up next, singles action as AJ Styles faces Randy Orton. So this past Tuesday on SmackDown, we saw Randy Orton nail AJ Styles with that RKO, which means if he gets the momentum, AJ Styles is supposed to win. But here's my point of view. I'm seeing actually Randy Orton coming out as victorious in this matchup because WWE like to push it in that WWE is better than everything else, better than independent wrestling, better than WCW. Just like Triple H buried Sting at WrestleMania 31, and Randy Orton is going to beat AJ Styles here. Maybe AJ picks up the win in the rematch, but I'm picking Randy for the win. Up next, another singles matchup. It's the big dog, Roman Reigns, taking on the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. After McIntyre has been making Roman's life a living hell this past couple of weeks on Raw, I'm seeing Roman Reigns prevail, and as you know, of course, he just came back from cancer. There is no way Roman's losing this matchup in Mania. The next match is Kurt Angle's retirement matchup. It's him versus Baron Corbin, one-on-one. Yeah, Corbin's gonna win this. Not because Corbin deserves this, but there's an old-time tradition in wrestling. When a wrestler retires, he gives the honors to the guy that beats him. So if it's Corbin, it's gonna be Corbin. He's gonna win the match. Then Angle attacks him after the matchup. You know, Angle slam, ankle lock, and then he just raises his hand triumphantly and celebrating the amazing career this guy has had. If this is his last match in WWE, I hope we will have very fond memories of this matchup. And thank you, Kurt, for all those amazing years, for everything you have given to this profession. We all salute you, sir. The next match is Falls Count Anywhere in the building, in the arena, between the best wrestler in the world, Shane McMahon, taking on The Miz. This past week on SmackDown, Miz single-handedly beat all three members of Sanity, proving he's one of the baddest men on the planet. But come on, Shane's gonna win. Of course, Shane is gonna win. He's gonna win for shenanigans. He will beat The Miz, and then those two will have the rematch, probably a Backlash, and then Miz will get the win back. But Shane, I'm seeing him winning here just because they pushed Miz strong this past week on SmackDown. I'm pulling for Shane for the win. I'm picking him for the win. Up next, it's no holds barred between Batista, the Animal, against the Game, Triple H. You know, we talked about Kurt Angle's retirement matchup. This is Batista's retirement matchup. This is his final matchup in WWE. He said it himself. And he's been asking for this matchup for years, and now he's going to get it. He finally got what he wanted. But if it weren't for that stupid stipulation that said that if Triple H loses, he must retire from in-ring competition, I would have given the nod to Batista, no doubt about it. But because of that stupid stipulation, Triple H is going to win here. He's going to win this matchup. He's going to continue to wrestle that once, maybe twice a year match just to prove a point. I wouldn't mind him winning this matchup, but to add a stipulation that basically tells me the outcome of the match, I just don't get it. Alright, we're getting down to the main events. And the first one, for the Universal Championship, we have the winner of the 2019 Royal Rumble, Seth Rollins, against the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Yeah, so Lesnar's gonna win this. That's my pick. He's gonna win this. If there was a sacrifice to be made on this night, then one of the championships will not change hand. I'm picking this one. Lesnar's not going anywhere. He is going to retain the championship. We're probably going to see him in that Saudi Arabia show down the line. Yeah, Lesnar's going to retain. The next matchup is for the WWE Championship between Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. If you would have told me, like 5-6 years ago, that Kofi Kingston would be main eventing WrestleMania in a WWE Championship match, I would have never believed it. But the guy did it. He pushed through, he went the limit, and he finally got his break through dubious circumstances, of course, with the Mustafa Ali injury and all that, but still, he got his opportunity, he got his match at WrestleMania, and will he go all the way? I'm thinking he will. That's right, I'm thinking he will. He's going to win the championship here. He deserves this. I don't know if he's going to have a long reign, but if he doesn't win here, I don't see another scenario coming up in the next 3 to 4 years that would put Kofi in the same situation for him to win the championship. This is it, make or break, people. Kofi's going to win this, and if he doesn't going to win this here, he ain't going to win it at all. I'm just saying, I'm not predicting, I'm just giving my opinion, that's it. And this is it. After all we've been through, after the whole convoluted storylines and the arrests and the suspensions and the trickery and the McMahons, this is it. Main event for WrestleMania. First time ever that the women main event WrestleMania. I'm so happy for them. It is winner takes all. Charlotte defending the SmackDown Championship against Ronda Rousey defending the Raw Championship, Women's Championship against the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble matchup, Becky the Man Lynch. And I know what you're thinking. This is an obvious conclusion. There is no way that Becky's not going to win this. Well, I'm going to shock you people. It's going to be a swerve. I'm picking Ronda Rousey to win it all. That's right. I'm picking Ronda Rousey to win this matchup, to set up a singles Becky versus Ronda match down the line. And I'm telling you, this is going to be it. This is my opinion. I know everybody's building up for Becky, but I really believe that Ronda is walking out with both those belts. And that's it. 16 matches, all accounted for. I've given my thoughts and my views and my picks for each and every one of them. And the question is, do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree with my picks? I would love to know. Let me hear in the comments. And please hit a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. And have a very, very happy WrestleMania weekend.